Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders which are a great millstone. And peace and blessing to the sincere Akim pushing the truth and sincerity. And diligently putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. And shalom to the sincere Akwafim listening and learning. So I'm going to start right here. It's 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off, and have forgotten that he was purged from his old sins. Okay, so there's certain things of this ministry, right? There's certain things that can hurt you from getting salvation. Okay, there's certain things that can hurt you, and it just said these specific things. If you lack it, it's basically as if you're blind. Okay, now we can go to 1 John to see what those things are, because the scriptures talk about blind people, right? This is 1 John chapter 2 and 11. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to 8. 1 John 2 and 8. It says, again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past and a true light now shineth. He that saith he is in the light and hateth his brother is in darkness even until now. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes. So you can't see when you don't love your brother. You can't see. You can't see. Okay. Now go back over here. 2 Peter's 1 in verse. I'm gonna read up from what I read. It says, and besides this, giving all diligence. And this is what you're supposed to give diligence to. These are the things that you're supposed to have so you don't walk in darkness. It says, add to your faith virtue. Now we know what faith is. Faith is believing in something that you can't see. So when you have faith, you got to add virtue to it. And what's virtue? Virtue is going into basically like moral goodness. Okay, being morally upright, having integrity. It says, and to your virtue, knowledge. So you got to have faith, you got to have moral goodness, virtue, right? It says, and you got to have knowledge. Okay, because what? Because our people, we perish for lack of knowledge. Okay, so knowledge is definitely something that we actually do need. Okay, it don't say with the most knowledge you have, you're going to get on a chariot. No, but it is required. Okay? It says, and to knowledge add temperance. And what's temperance? Temperance is being in control. So, because the problem is you can have a whole lot of knowledge, but without temperance, you can basically float off, get prideful, right? So you got to have temperance. You got to have temperance, self-control. So everything that you get, you got to have self-control. Okay? It's funny because in the world, like throughout my entire like schooling period, like from basically kindergarten all the way up until like high school, I did a whole lot of fighting. Okay, I did a whole lot of fighting, and then eventually when I got out of high school, that was when I started boxing and MMA, things like that. And then ironically, after this, I never got into I got into one more street fight. Just one more. But aside from that, doing boxing and mixed martial arts, it basically gave me self-control. Okay, I had more discipline. So I didn't lose my temper. Things didn't get me mad like they were used to. I would be real. I would have self-control. Okay, but just like with have something like a gun or knowledge of boxing and things like that, without temperance to that, it could be a big problem. Because if you got a gun and you don't have you ain't got cool over your temper, you'll just get upset, go get your gun and start shooting people. Okay, that's why temperance is another key thing that you need. It says, and to knowledge, temperance, and to temperance, patience. So when you get that self-control, you also got to have patience. Okay, and patience goes into your long suffering, your endurance. Okay, it says, and to patience, godliness. So into patience, godliness being set apart. Okay, having forgiveness and mercy. Watch this. Matter of fact, yeah, because Yahushua breaks down what it means of godliness. John 6, Slakia, Luke 6. Luke 6 and 35. So this is what it means to be godly, to have godliness. It says, because li just means to have like it's a suffix. Okay, so when somebody is elderly, they're old. Okay, they're old. They're among the old people. Okay, when somebody is girly, they act like they got tendencies and act like a girl, right? So when somebody says when you got godly or godliness, that means you got the qualities of God. You got qualities of God. So now Yahushua breaks down those qualities. This is Luke 6 and verse 35. It says, but love your enemies and do good and lend, hoping for nothing again. Yahweh Shemi Shai don't just do good for people and hope for something. Yahweh Shemi Shai didn't get Lil Wayne all this money and hopes that Lil Wayne would do something back for him. He just did it off of his strength. Okay? It says, and your reward shall be great, and ye shall be the children of the highest. So when you do good unto your enemies and you do good also hoping for nothing, that's what makes you godly. Okay? It says, for he is, talking about Yahweh, for he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil. So Yahweh is kind to the unthankful and to the evil. Okay, that's another trait of being godly. Okay? That's another trait of being godly. It says, be ye therefore merciful. Be ye therefore merciful as your Father also is merciful. Another form of being ungodly, being merciful. It says, judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and running over, shall men give unto your bosoms. For with the same measure that ye meet withal, it shall be measured. It shall be measured to you again. And it's godly to act in this way. And in acting this way, the same energy that we push back out is going to be the same energy we get back via Yahweh Shemi Shai, because he's going to pay us back. So back over here, 2 Peter's 1 and verse 7. It says, into godliness, brotherly kindness. So into godliness, you got to add on your brotherly kindness. Okay, so you got to be kind to brothers out here. Okay, you got to be kind. Matter of fact, let's get those words. So we go into where brotherly kindness, it says, fraternal affection, brotherly love, kindness, love of the brethren. And the word there is Philadelphia, which we know Philadelphia means brotherly love. So brotherly kindness is talking about brotherly love. Love among the brethren. Okay? It says, and to brotherly kindness, charity. And we know what charity is already. Charity is agape. So it says you got to have love among the brethren, and then unto that you got to add charity. It's just, so in generally speaking, you got to have love. You got to have, generally speaking, you got to have love for your nation. It says benevolence, love, feast, dear love, charity, dear, charitably, feast, a charity. So we gotta give that love back. Okay, treat our people how you want to be treated, especially among the brethren. Matter of fact, watch this. Galatians 6 and 10. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are the household of faith. So that lines up with this. Okay, you're gonna have that charity for all our people. Okay, but especially to them who are the household of faith. Okay, so you're gonna keep that same energy with our people, but especially to the ones who have faith. Okay, especially to them. And this is what we gotta live by. Okay. Matter of fact. Yeah, so I'm gonna read that part again. Back over here, 2 Peter 1 and verse 8. Reading on, it says, "For if these things be in you," which is what all I read, brotherly kindness, love, which is charity, brotherly love, virtue, knowledge, faith, temperance, patience. So it says, verse 8, "For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. But he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off, and he hath forgotten that he was purged from his old sins." Okay, so when I just read to you in Luke 6, we give so we can give back. We don't condemn, so we won't be condemned. Okay, we don't judge, so we won't be judged. Okay, we don't put that energy out there among our people because we don't want it back. Okay, we're not going to put it out because we don't want it back. Okay, the same way we're treating is the same way we're going to be treated by Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay, that's just how he wanted it. That's just how it is. That's why this is a narrow gate, because everybody's not going to care about that. You got a lot of people right now in Israel, literally right now, that are literally seeing people breaking laws and calling them 2/3 and treating them crazy. You literally got people right now in the ministry, this wishing death on people who are not teaching the proper doctrine. Instead of praying that they be woken up. Okay, Apostle Dahar even said out his own mouth, he prays that who they call Priest Zavak, that he wakes up and he's of the elect. And that's the spirit you're supposed to be in. The people who are not right, you're supposed to pray that they get right. Okay, you got to be a sick person to just want to see your people destroyed. Okay, you got to be sick to want to see your people be destroyed. It's better to see our people saved. We know 2/3 are going to die, but at the same time, you don't got to want a specific person to die. Okay, but like I said, we already know 2/3 are dead, but nobody knows who those 2/3 are. But it's a beautiful thing for a person to repent. Let me see if I can find it. Luke 15:10, likewise I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of Yahweh over one sinner that repenteth. So there's There's joy in the heavens over one sinner that gets right. Okay? It didn't say there was joy in heaven when you wish death on somebody and they get destroyed. I never seen that script. But it is joy in heaven when a sinner repents and he gets right. That's a beautiful thing. Okay? But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Tamayim, Aki, and Wa, Akwaf, and Yakal. Shalom.